5, there's rain in the weekend forecast. How will that impact some big weekend activities like Mardi Gras in Galveston? Plus, arrests connected to the hemp extract known as CBD oil. We've been telling you the product is selling fast at local Houston area smoke shops. Hear what police are saying about it now. And a terrifying sight, an SUV plunging from a Houston parking garage. Hear where this happened. The news starts now.
And good afternoon. The big story, the weather. Look at the radar. See all that rain? It is heading our way. And David Paul has some bad news.
So, David, what can we expect this evening and tomorrow?
It's going to rain. I mean, it's already starting to expand across the area now. Most of it's light rain right now, but this is going to quickly become moderate and heavy rain as we head deeper into the evening as this upper level disturbance, the first of a couple disturbances, comes up the coast and brings more moisture inland and makes things wet. Now, this first disturbance looks like it's going to graze the coastline. So, Galveston, this means reaching you by about 7:49 this evening. Mardi Gras goers, it's not bad right now, but in a few hours the rain is really going to increase. Here's what I'm looking at. We get a rainy evening, but then the rain could get very heavy after midnight. In fact, street flooding in many areas will be possible overnight into early tomorrow morning. I'll look at forecast rain totals, where I expect the heaviest rain to come down. We'll plan the entire weekend coming up in a few minutes.
A wet weekend ahead, and Mardi Gras crowds probably aren't too happy with the forecast.
We know the parades will go on, but revelers better be prepared. Lauren Tallarico on the island tonight. Lauren, it looks pretty good right now. What are folks saying about the possibility of rain?
You know what? You can't rain on their parade down here in Galveston. They don't care about the weather. These folks are out here. They are ready to party. You can see people have already showed up. They're trying to get a good spot in line for this parade that starts at 7 o'clock, the first parade tonight. There are parades all night long, 7, 8, and then again at 9:30. But you know what? Let's go ahead and talk to some folks here. This is a lovely family that I met down here. You can see they are all decked out. This here is unique. And Unique, tell me about your favorite thing here down in Mardi Gras.
My favorite thing is just to have fun and catch some beads.
Well, it looks like you've got a lot of beads already. How in the world did you get all of those beads?
I just asked people and they give it to me.
That's the right way to do it, ladies. You just have to ask for them very nicely. Okay, are you worried about the weather at all?
Yes.
What are you worried about?
If it may rain pouring down, we may go home.
Oh, no, we don't want to go home. Okay, Auntie, is that true? Are you worried about the weather at all?
I'm not worried about the weather. I'm going to get a poncho soon. If it rains, I'm going to be in it, and I'm going to dance till the night ends.
Okay, that's
Thank
right.
you.
Nana, same with you?
That's right. I'm in there with it.
All right.
Win it.
Okay, so everybody just...
Share the blessing.
You've got to be in it to win it. Just share the blessing. Just bring an umbrella, maybe a raincoat. Otherwise, there is so much to enjoy down here. The parade starts at 7 o'clock. Food's already being served. The drinks are cold. Come on down. It's a party. Guys, woo,
Yeah,
Mardi
Lauren,
Gras!
I can see one family has no shame in their game. They are ready. Forget about the rain. Thanks, Lauren.
Right.
Police say they've made multiple arrests related to a hemp extract containing THC. It's all linked to CBD oil that's being sold at local smoke shops. This is part of a larger investigation involving the Houston area. Matt Darty has been looking into this for us. He is live in downtown Houston. Matt, what else are police telling you?
Mia, police are saying tonight, buyer beware. They say if you think what you're getting won't show up on a drug test, you might want to think again. Houston police say they've been on top of CBDs for months now, testing what's been flying off the shelves at the city's smoke shops.
You want your copy of the receipt? No.
And they say some of the hemp oils they found in Houston have come back positive for THC, the chemical in marijuana oil that makes it illegal.
I believe it's becoming a problem, depending on what it is we recover out of the substance.
Police tell us they've been making arrests related to CBD oil that contains THC here in Houston.
I'm not going to talk about specific cases or specific places that we found it.
But police won't tell us who's been arrested, where the crimes occurred, and what was found. They'll only say the arrests are part of a larger investigation into Houston CBDs and that more details are soon to come.
I can say that we've recovered it on multiple occasions.
The city smoke shops and users of CBD say it alleviates anxiety, pain, depression. Some even claim success with chronic conditions as well.
People with everything from diabetes to cancer to epilepsy are seeing positive results.
The businesses in Houston have been a godsend for cancer patients, say smoke shops who've traveled from out of state for treatment at the MD Anderson Cancer Center. Their medical marijuana prescriptions are no use in Texas, so they're seeking the next best thing, CBDs. But police are concerned that users, whether they're buying for medicinal or recreational purposes, may not be getting what they think.
The problem is you don't know what you're getting, so I don't even know really what they're selling. So you're getting a bottle of oil.
Now, all of the smoke shops that we visited this week said they do not sell CBDs that contain THC. If they did, that would be illegal. Mia, back to you.
So for now, Matt, it's really a buyer beware situation. Thanks so much.
It is a miracle that a woman was able to walk away after driving her SUV off a third-floor parking garage and then crashing into an apartment building. It happened this morning on Kirby at Suez. The woman reportedly hit the gas instead of the brakes. Firefighters had to use the jaws of life to pry her out.
Rolling in after an overnight budget bill clears Congress. Nearly $90 billion more dollars will be headed to states hit hard by disaster. So how much is headed to Texas, and exactly where is it going? Adam Bennett spoke with lawmakers. Adam, when could that money get here?
Well, Mia, staffer local Congressman John Culberson told me that when and how much is ultimately up to the agencies, but they tell me he pushed to put language in the bill that prioritizes Texas. It's another long day of work on Project Braze, a collection of 75 flood control projects across 31 miles of Braze Bayou that lawmakers say can now finally be finished after a long night on Capitol Hill. Among the budget bill highlights, FEMA gets more than $23 billion for immediate disaster relief. $28 billion goes to HUD to rebuild damaged homes, buildings, and infrastructure, and more than $17 billion is headed to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, mainly for projects to reduce the risk of future flooding and storm damage.
It's the Braze project, the White Oak Bio project, Hunting, Clear Creek. Those should be at the front of the line to get the money.
And Harris County Judge Ed Emmett says while lawmakers aren't allowed to earmark funds for specific projects, the bill is written in a way to prioritize areas that have flooded repeatedly in recent years.
And one of the things that I consider most important about this bucket of money is how much is going to go to buyouts.
While Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner,
it's a step in the right direction, and so I'm elated by that.
Says for the thousands still recovering, urgency is the key.
The key is not putting us back where we were prior to Harvey. The key is putting us in a better position, stronger, more resilient. That's the key.
Before the bayous rise again. Now, none of the lawmakers I spoke with are sure when exactly that money will get here to Texas, but Judge Emmett says he and Mayor Turner are now asking the state for at least $200 million to repair flood-damaged infrastructure before they move on to mitigation and buyouts. Len and Mia?
Yeah, Adam, I think you said it best, before we flood again. All right, thanks.